Okay, so hi to everyone, this is Dark and welcome back to FreeSpace 2. Great War 2 campaign.
GDXD gathering command briefing. This is Head Admiral York. I have some totally unbelievable news, and it's all bad. The jump node from 80 to Phi Ceti to Omicron Cygni has collapsed. The worst of it is that we are still in Shivan territory, completely cut off from Terran space with no means of reinforcements or communication.
Yeah, that sucks.
Here's what happened. A couple days after the assault led by Sathanas 10, the Shivans sent us the apocalypse. Our bombers were unable to weaken it because of its overwhelming escort. However, we did manage to destroy most the escort. But it still had 5 functioning reactors. When it arrived, our forces scrambled. At that time, we had many ships in this system, including science vessels. Since we destroyed all the juggernauts and most of the remaining destroyers, Command wasn't worried about moving our forces into LTK 9479 this time. So when the apocalypse came, in an attempt to avoid the invulnerable Lucifer, our forces jumped to LTK 9479. We did send bombers after it. They followed it into subspace to Omicron Cygni. Our warships on the other side also launched bombers. However, something happened that nobody is sure about. According to the bombers that fled the jump node and came here, all 5 reactors were destroyed and it went critical and blew up. However, they said that nobody attacked the 3rd reactor and it collapsed on its own. Though we have to assume that it's not the bombers' fault, we are still cut off from Terran space, and we don't know why the Shivans killed themselves.
Probably to trap
As for our
all of you.
warships, when we entered LTK 9479, there was a Ravana-class destroyer and 2 Molochs waiting for us. We instantly destroyed them, but they did get off good shots at us. We had plenty of food and supplies for a year, and enough men, weapons, and ships to hopefully destroy any incoming Shivan forces for a few months. Since we are on our own, these are our objectives. First, destroy all Shivans in the 3 systems cut off from Terran space. Then we will set up a blockade by the port and destroy any ships that come through it. Second, we try to land on the planet here in hope of finding food and supplies. We have decided to call this planet here in this system, Terra Prime, because we are as lost here as the people are back home at Terra, Terran home planet Earth. Third, we study the portal and attempt to fix it to our benefit. We will start to work on the last 2 objectives only after the first objective is finished. Fortunately, there are not that many more Shivans left. Long-range scanners indicate 1 Lucifer, SD Eclipse, 1 Demon, 5 Ravana, 3 Moloch, and a few cruisers. We will first move our forces and form next to the jump node to Cambridge 19. We will then move our forces into the hostile territory and neutralize the foe. Before we were cut off from the Alliance, Command briefed me about the situation at Gina Cygni. They said that our forces had to retreat because of a severe nebular storms and are assuming the 3 admirals to be dead. A search party will be sent eventually. However, we couldn't care less. What we care about is surviving out here. Terra Prime looks green and habitable with possible life and vegetation, but we don't know. If we do find some food and materials, then we have no other choice but to hold on until the Alliance opens the node, which they surely are working on right now. But this should take at best 20 years. Then I will be 104 years old. By the way, here is the list of ships that we have. Hopefully, we won't lose any of them. We have Colossus 10, GVXD Toot, Awakened GVD Aurora. We also have the GDD Energium, a Hec 8 class destroyer, the GDD Juniper, also Hec 8 class, the GVD Imhotep, Hephaestus, the GVD Hammurabi, another Hephaestus. We have the Demos class corvettes, the GDCV Blitzkrieg and the GDCV Lexus, as well as a Sobek class corvette, the GDCV Pharaoh. We also have the GDD Gattaca, IC Night class excellent for hit and run. And of course we have this ship, the GDXD Gathering. We also have a few cruisers and science vessels, but no freighters, transports, medical vessels, or sentry guns. We have the GDC Spectrum, Yellow's class, the GDC Copperfield and the GDC Somerset, both Ninja-class cruisers. We also have the GDA Hubble, a Charybdis-class AWAC ship, and the Faustus-class science vessels, the GDSE Copernicus and the GDSE Ptolemy. Also, a couple of side notes. First, most of our head officers will reside in the Colossus, Gathering, or the Toot. However, we must protect all our other ships with equal priority. Also, one of the ships that couldn't make it here and fortunately isn't trapped with us is Colossus 11, which finally got fixed. In attempt to achieve our first objective, York has decided to set up a formation around the jump node to Cambridge 19. More than likely, the Shivans will not go easily and will probably launch bombers, and maybe even some warships. Your job is to escort our ships to their pre-designated waypoints. We have already traveled more than halfway. Note that the Colossus has jumped to 80 to Phi City to investigate what used to be the Omicron Cygni/80 to Phi City jump node for the last time before we head to Cambridge 19. You will lead Alpha, Beta and Gamma Wings as fighter escort. Delta Wing will be available as reinforcements if the going gets tough. Call them only in dire situations because we need to be conservative about our use of ships and men. Also, Eta and Zeta Wings of bombers will be launched in the case of warships. The Shivans probably won't send a destroyer head-on, because the Toot and Gathering would rip it up. Don't let any bombers scratch our warships. Intercept all enemy ships. We can't afford damage of our warships. There is no excuse if we lose a ship.
But that's for sure. I like this start, by the way, from the hangar.
Can you believe that the node collapsed? I don't know who were bombers in that node, but they better hope that I will never find out. Hey, calm down. It's not the bomber's fault. It's too bad anyway. Alpha 3 is going to miss his boyfriend. Very funny. Ha ha ha. Shut up. What? Udurans aren't homosexual. I sometimes think Udurans are odd. Sorry, different. Yeah, I agree. That's the problem with some of us like Alpha 3. The Vasudan species has 4 sexes and we never mate with the same sex. Interesting.
4
Alpha
sexes?
3 must be feeling special. Hey, leave him alone. Hey, Command, do you care if we talk? Normally, you would tell us to shut up. Why haven't you yet? Is Admiral York on the Gathering? This is Admiral Boris Kruskin. This is not Command. This is Head Admiral York. Just remember from now on, I will be Command even though I reside on the Gathering. I am actually enjoying you guys talk. I feel bad that we are cut off from our loved ones. I want you guys to not feel bad. Go ahead and continue talking. I am liking it. Tell me, Alpha 3, are you really gay? But leave me alone. Alpha 2 just says that to make fun of me. It's really a long story. Command,
What a troll.
where is the Hubble, Copernicus and Ptolemy? It's back in 80 to Phi City with the Colossus observing what used to be the node. All 3 ships will enter this system once we secure it. We're picking up many hostiles. Move and intercept. Call Delta Wing if you need to.
Engaging enemy now, sir.
Okay, that was an interesting, funny talk, kind of fun talk, but yeah,
Engaging enemy now, sir.
you cannot be more troll than that.
You got him.
So this mission is also straightforward. We just have to destroy all of these things, luckily. All these Seraphim class things.
We've got... On your six! On your six!
Shivan fighters suck. Luckily. Yeah, this bomber is the best. This Nahima class bomber is definitely the best.
This crate's gonna blow!
Oh, I'm being attacked by a Tauri. Okay. Okay, this looks good. Everything managed to pass. Due to Shivan fighters. Luckily the trebuchet class missile warhead is really good.
Incoming jump signature. Hostile configuration.
Okay, the Kathleen. Okay.
Yes, sir. Breaking to attack.
Bandits incoming!
Let's see if we have anyone to stop. Oh, yes. Okay, they should be able to take them down.
Procedure complete. I'm going down! I'm going down! Beta Wing here, we're now in system command.
Some ships are just becoming bogus for some reason.
Yes, sir. Breaking to attack.
That's it.
Incoming jump signature.
Mayday! Mayday!
All hostiles eliminated. We are not detecting any further hostiles.
That's
Alpha
it.
Wing, stay escort away longer until you are dismissed. Okay, Alpha Wing, you can return to base. Same goes for Delta. Beta and Gamma Wings will remain escort a while longer.
Yeah, this looks fun. Okay.
You did an excellent job protecting all our warships.
So yeah, this mission was a bit repetitive, but yeah, not a problem. So thank you guys for watching and see you guys in the next one.